gonna swear them down. Nobody told you. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And that's a cop.
We back, man. We back. I see a lot of people chiming in, and y'all not hitting them buttons, man. I need you to hit those buttons because if you hit the buttons, it help our
algorithm
go up. Man, hit the buttons. It ain't hard to do. You tuned in, just reach over there and hit that. They're colorful. They're colorful buttons. They're yellow, red, blue. Just hit one of those buttons, man. It's gonna help the algorithm go up for us, please. Okay, moving on, man. Thinking about. You had the most recent thing with Keke Palmer coming out talking about the physical abuse that she endured. Before that, we had the Jada Will thing. Let me ask you this: if somebody actually, because I seen a lot of people come out saying, you know what, people just need to mind their business. Now let me ask you this: if they put it out in social media for the world to see, why is it wrong? Why does people say you need to mind your business when they put it out for you to talk about it anyway? Doesn't it kind of make it everybody's business when you put it out for the world to see?
Yeah, yes. You're a public figure, because that's how you make your income. So you got to take the good and the bad.
I mean, you ain't got to be a public figure. If you put it, as a cop, if you put some of the stuff that we just talked about off camera, if you put that out, if you put that out there, and somebody started commenting on it and getting on it, would that get on your nerves?
Right, you be like, you don't even know what you're talking about. You need to shut up. Who asked you anyway? Nah, you put it out there.
I mean, if you put it out there, doesn't it make it fair game for everybody to give their opinion on it?
It's fair game.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, most
fair game.
It's fair game.
With these public figures, man, you really don't even know at this point what's real, what they're using for clickbait. You know what I mean? What they're using to gain more attention. It's like, it's really hard to decipher that junk sometimes because a lot of times they say things just to stir up the conversation, because again, why do we need to know that? Why do we need to know that? Now, some of these celebrities do get followed. They go into their legal, they pull public record stuff and they expose that stuff. Now you got to talk about it. We get that part. But some of the stuff, they just volunteering. You know what I mean? And so you always got to question the why part on that. But yeah, if you put it out there, it's going to be a conversation.
Well, I feel like the ones that's laying low, like really ain't got nothing going on, that may be attention. Because sometimes it doesn't matter what the attention is, whether it's good or bad. Attention is attention. It's putting you on the forefront. My opinion with Keke is she making her money. This is just an unfortunate situation that she's going through, just like all of us. She's young. Probably her first relationship, had a baby through this relationship, and there's domestic violence involved. Now the mother is involved. Now the parents are involved. The brother is involved. So it's gotten bigger than what she probably thought it was going to get, but she makes her money. I don't think she had a reason to put her stuff on the forefront for any type of clickbait. Will and Jada?
Now, I know why Keke did it. If they're going to split, she's putting it out there so she can gain primary custody.
Which she already did.
Yeah, primary custody.
But that didn't have to be put out publicly because
Yes, it does.
Oh, it helps.
Because everybody's hearing it. The judge is hearing.
Let me explain something to you, though. She has video. She has her own footage. She had already gotten the restraining order approved. You don't have to make this public and this huge in order. I mean, people go through court all the time for their children.
She's trying to get that, woe is she, you're such a, no. And I'm not saying she shouldn't if it's legit, but I think when you're putting out there and destroying somebody else that you have a child with, and harming him, and you're going to go your separate ways, I think it was more so animosity involved in it.
I think you got a couple of little double standards going on with you.
No, I'm not saying it's
no,
wrong.
for real.
No, I never said no. He's dead.
No, because she like, I need it. And no, it's video footage that he was beating on her.
Okay, then it's wrong. Then it's straight up wrong. I don't dive into it that deep. But if it's video footage and he did it, he's got to take everything that comes with it.
That's been released.
It's been released.
Yeah, it's been released. It was. I don't know if the video is just been
pictures
stills,
of the video.
Stills
so you
of
can tell
it.
he's over her. She's on the floor. She got a leg up, a foot up.
Yeah.
He catching her going up the steps. So
Yeah.
it's violence in that.
But do we know what happened prior to that? What if she just knocked the snot out of him? He just responded. I mean, yeah, I'm just saying.
Well,
it could
but
easily
the
go
mom
both ways.
did come forward, and she said she went to the brother for help, and the brother blatantly said, "Oh, he gets that from me."
Oh,
The
and
domestic violence
yeah,
piece.
The brother is I just realized
His brother.
His
yeah,
brother.
I figured out who his brother was. I was wondering who he was, but now I see why he's in the limelight because his brother he's about a C plus actor. He's been in a couple of different things, and he took his tweet or whatever he put out, Instagram, whatever, he took it down as soon as the mom or Keke called him out for his hold'em throughout LA.
The mom did a whole video, and nobody's ever seen
he took
the mom.
his down. Want to shout out my girl Dana Green. What's up, young lady? That's the one I told you. Her and her husband, them damn Greens. That's them.
Oh yeah.
And she made a post earlier today. She was talking about how, everybody is talking about all the stuff that's going on, but nobody thinking about the kids in regards to stuff like. I mean, this is a baby, but even in other incidents where a couple may actually have a child that's old enough to deal with social media, they have to deal with this type of stuff. When they put it out like that, and everybody get to talking about it, I don't think. I mean, is clickbait that important to where you actually put this stuff out, not thinking that your kids are going to be or your family members are going to be affected by it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, look
so
at your
do
boy
they think-
Tyrese. Tyrese goes live all the time to do
But
all
do
that
they
crying and
think
stuff.
that? I mean, it comes with the territory. This is what comes with being a child of celebrities. I mean,
Well,
'cause all of them,
yeah, but the child didn't ask for that.
the child didn't ask for it, but I'm just saying the minds of a parent or the mind
I
of
think they don't think that far out because some of the things that they let out, you definitely would, like the one Joe's wife should have took that to the. Well, do they have kids? Basketball player and his wife.
That's a good question.
oh, I don't even
Prostitute.
know.
Not prostitute, but a porn star. My bad, porn star. She's a porn star, and she OnlyFans it.
Millennial Coalition, look that up for us. See if Joe Smith and OnlyFans got.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I feel bad
Got-
about.
got-
Imagine
got
going
children.
to school and finding out everybody talking about, hey,
Still going
Said
in.
not to,
I want to do a
Don
couple.
said they don't have kids together.
Keke said, I try not to have an opinion either way because you never know what's really happening. Keke is automatically being viewed as the victim, but we don't know if that's true. Not saying it's not, but a dude isn't being given a fighting chance.
Nor was he from the beginning. You know what I mean? Even from the first part, although he shouldn't have went live and said anything about her at the thing. I think that was where he messed up at. But naturally, she's the public figure. You know what I mean? And we didn't know nothing about him. We said, and then we learned
Right.
about him. That he's a successful businessman, as number one just said. He's been doing his own thing for years. Nobody really knew about it. They just thought he was a hanger-on. But turns out he wasn't a hanger-on. He's He's
Yeah.
legit. And I think all this stuff just helps her in her, fight for full custody. You know what I mean? And we know, that's a hard fight for the man anyway. No matter how good of a father you are, it's an uphill battle, regardless. So,
like
then you got
Dana-
a celebrity. You can, but
Dana
it's
just
gonna
made
be a
another
battle.
point. She said, what happened to being a human? What would happen if all of our transgressions went viral? And that's the thing.
Nothing.
The thing is, our transgressions, which all of us have them, we're not putting them out for clickbait. And I just, if you put it out and you are, like you said, in celebrity status, it's gonna go viral. You can't think that if you put this out, it's just gonna stay within the confines of your friends and it's going, that type of deal. People are just gonna like it and comment on it. It's gonna be shared, and brings it back to what you said, Angelo. Is there different motives when you put this type? I mean, I already
But
know
look what
that
she just
when
said.
Jada put that stuff out, I'm sure it was different motives. She was trying to move her book out.
100%.
and made her book number one.
Yeah.
Like Anita said, and then she also said that
Win number one.
good or bad publicity is great publicity. Like
Period.
I said,
Yeah,
period.
yeah, it is. In that life, but again, you're basically making decisions for your children. because the children, like Angelo said, they're not asking for it. You making these decisions for your children. Hey, listen, you my child. This is what you're gonna have to deal with. Will and Jada is a little different.
That's way different.
But that's what. But look at how the kids turned out. Due to that environment.
How did they turn out?
They put their kids.
They're all
all
weird.
over. They're all over the
Weird
place.
shit.
They're all over the place.
But we got kids that are weird and they just
No,
have
they're
regular
like on a
lives.
different level of weird.
I bet.
How y'all know? It's two sides to every story, right? They
Well,
just look weird. You don't know what their everyday is.
Yes, you do. They both one's.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't know
They're
all the words.
all members of the alphabet at some level. Not that there's anything bad about
What you
that.
just
That
said?
don't make them weird.
Say it again.
Don't.
What you said?
No, saying you said about the kids, and I said every one of them was an alphabet. And I don't know which one, and that's not insulting. I just don't know what the pronouns are. I don't know what the pronoun to call them, so I'm not gonna call them. I'm not gonna.
Hey,
say
let me say that's caught real quick. If you entertain the circus, you're gonna see a clown. What Don said. Keke said, "Absolutely is our business." You posted. I'm discussing it. But before, how much time we got now? Because I didn't want to miss this.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to the political side of things
What
real
the
quick.
F does Ask a Cop think about F-face Trump if Biden is a dum-dum? Do you want to answer that to by chance?
But that's the question.
Basically, what he's asking is, if you think that Biden is a dum-dum, what do you think Trump is?
No, I don't think Biden's a dum-dum. What I think Biden is, and
Dum dum.
painfully it's out there, I think his son was getting money.
Oh, no.
and
What is Biden? We asked about his son. He said, what is Biden?
If Biden is a
No,
dum
he's
dum,
saying if he's a dum-dum, then what are you saying about Trump? That we want to know.
I haven't made a comment about Trump yet. He asked me what I said about Trump. I haven't said
no,
anything
he
about Trump
said
yet.
if
What's your
I'm talking
thoughts? He
about
wants to know your thoughts about him.
right.
My thoughts about Trump. I think he's a opportunistic person that got elected. The perfect storm. Is a perfect storm. I think he's a good person. No.
So Biden to dum dum is Trump to what?
Well, if you're comparing, no, I must be real about it. If you're comparing Biden to Trump, I just think that
Who was here? Who was up here?
Trump over. Not that. Does that mean I want to see him get elected? No, but if you put Biden up against Trump, there's no way he will win. There's no way.
Biden.
So
He would win
Biden,
what
there's no
in the
way
election?
Biden- The re-election. Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. Everybody knows that.
He cut his mic off.
what?
I don't know.
He went around.
Let's move on. What's the next topic? Next topic. Next topic. Next topic.
Hey, man. Unc asked that question about 3 times. He made sure that his comment didn't get missed. He wanted you to answer that one.
Number one said, how many brothers are in prison because a chick lied? I never automatically believe a female just because the person is a female.
That's
Don said their kids are Looney Tunes. I think Dana said, what's it? Miss Green said the same thing.
Oh, my God.
pussy grabbers. Oh, coming out taken out of context.
I see it. All right. Who was the next question,
We
JT?
are entertaining the comments tonight.
Ignorance is bliss.
Don't cut him off. Ignorance is bliss.
Oh, they called you ass a cop.
Ask a cop.
They're gonna read that one out there. Huh? Okay. Appreciate it.
Sorry.
Appreciate it.
Hilarious, man.
So, real quick, we can go into the whole snitching thing. Now that everybody in the, what is it, YSL? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, YSL, yeah.
Now that everybody in the YSL trial is cutting deals and telling on people.
34 indicted, only 6 left.
Right.
28 folks and struck
all
a
of those
deal.
others that got out actually told something on somebody.
Yeah.
All of them ain't out yet, but
So
28 cut a deal.
So does that mean snitching now is not, that you can now snitch?
It always has been, man. That's just for rap songs and videos and movies that people don't snitch. When you get them in the car, they say, "Give me a beat." Start singing. Every time.
Real quick, Keke said, I can't even get a job in law enforcement. I have a traffic ticket, and Trump, the coochie grabber, is being considered for running for president a second time. Somebody got to make it make sense. We can't make it make sense
At all.
because it makes zero sense
At all.
It's a failure of this country, and it's a complete failure of the system because he shouldn't be allowed. My aunt been pushing for this for the longest to prevent him from being able to get on ballots in different states because of all these charges. It's a shame and a disgrace to even be considered for the presidency of the United States of America when you're facing that many felony charges. It's an absolute failure and
So is there a
sham.
rule against it? Is there a written rule against it?
It's a failure and a sham that you can't get jobs. A lot of things you can't do, but you can run for the highest office in the country. It's a sham.
Yep, you can run for
And
president
I think
as
they'll
a
correct it
felon.
and it won't happen again.
You think they're going to change it to where you can't run for presidency if you have
After
a record?
Trump gets elected, probably.
After he gets elected.
But anyway, it just shows. But the other question, man. Meanwhile, a felon can't vote. That's correct. man.
Exactly.
It's a sham, man. It's an absolute
So, was he
sham.
convicted? Okay. I thought I missed something.
He hadn't been convicted yet. You know what I mean?
What
And
did you say?
I said
He asked, was he convicted?
yeah, I missed something. Was he
Well,
convicted?
even a convicted felon
that's
can actually run for president. That's a fact.
You can't. There's so many things you can't do when you're facing charges.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So many. Even without a conviction, there's so many things you can't do when you're facing a felony charge until it gets cleared up. You know what I mean? You can't. You couldn't get a liquor license. You can't. It's so many things you can't do without the conviction, and it's a shame that you can run for the highest office in this country facing that many charges. It shouldn't even be a consideration. But it's the weakness, the complete weakness of our system is the problem.
Well, I think the next Webster's Dictionary, when they say loophole, Trump's name will be the example again.
Trump caused 181 cops to be injured at the Capitol. WTF does ask a cop think about that.
Oh, no, I've said that on several shows. That is the biggest. I've worked on FBI task forces. I know how thorough those guys are. The small number of convictions they got. They have people that were straight up felonies that they reduced it. I think it's been a sham, the whole investigation. A lot more people should be in jail, and the ones that they got there to the rights because of the standing and who they are, those people were not prosecuted to the fullest. I've seen them. I actually know of cases where somebody will, when you're with a federal agent and we're doing an interview, that person will ask something and the person lies, and then they'll give them false information to a federal agent is a felony, and they get a year in jail for that. And so I think that's total bullshit, the way we're letting those people get off on those charges. It's weak at best. And that's not just Democrats,
But
that's Republicans also.
that happened due to 45
Lapse of judgment, yes.
lapse of judgment. That's what you call it. That's what you call lapse of judgment. That what he had.
That was some bullshit, yeah. I agree with that. Now that, I can't, no, that was some bullshit.
Well, he's talking
But
about
we're
the
saying
actual.
this is the guy that's running for president that caused all of this due to him over there tooting his horn and having these folks run behind him like idiots, following this guy that you feel like is here to Biden.
Just Biden's, the whole way he's handling a lot of stuff, I just disagree with.
In comparison to this guy.
You like the way he handled certain things?
No, we're just talking about Biden here. I just have a dislike for Biden.
All right, y'all. Listen, man. We'll be back. When we come back, we're going to talk about your mental capacity in regards to taking a lot of stuff in but not letting it out. We'll be right back. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And that's a cop.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1
All right, people, we back. Classic Conversations with JT and Low.
As a cop.
Listen, man, we got a lot of comments. Y'all want to call us, please do, but you need to call us within the next 5 minutes because we only got 15 minutes within this segment. 404-500-1605. And please hit those buttons over there, the colorful buttons over there. You got the, what is it, like, love, I think that's care.
Care,
Laugh,
it is care.
say wow, then you can cry, and you can be mad. Doesn't matter. When Ask the Cop say something, hit the mad button. Either way, it's going to help our
algorithm
go up. I'm telling you what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, yeah, let's do the top 5 foods. I like that one.
All right, last topic of the night, man. How much storage space do you have mentally? So, you know, how much can you take in from different people, and just take it in and not say anything about it to keep the peace? You know, is that a good thing, or can you just? Do you have to take stuff in and you don't want to hold it because it may mess with your own psyche and you want to just get things out right immediately? So how much storage space do you think you have mentally? And as a cop, I'm sure that you got
I got
plenty.
a couple terabytes.
I believe it because I know you've had to take on a lot.
Yeah, that doesn't. I think the only time it bothers me if it's somebody I love, but anybody else, I can just hit the shit. It doesn't bother me.
So with that, do you think that energy is transferable? So like a lot of negative stuff coming to you, to think that can transfer to your energy?
I think you make a conscious effort when you're in certain professions not to bring stuff home. Have hobbies, do other things, but I never talked about law enforcement with anybody in my family, period. And definitely not my spouse or girlfriends.
Miss Nyasha, what you think
After I
about
was
that?
married.
In regards,
After I was married, let me clarify. After I was married, I know.
in regards to
I
taking
don't feel
things
like we
in.
have a lot of storage as human beings. I feel that's why a lot of us are dealing with mental health issues. We try to keep all the past. We dealing with the present. We worried about the future. You know, so for me, I've learned to I measure your importance in my life and just choose my battles. So I walk easy these days. If it's somebody that I care about, I do not believe in holding things in to keep the peace. I feel like you hold it in enough, for long enough, so that when it comes out in a respectful way. But keeping the peace can kill you. And that is right there is making the next person happy or keeping the next person comfortable. You gotta let it out. If you can't let it out to the people, journal. Get it out of you though, because bad things can set in. And resentment is one of the biggest ones. And then if you wait too long, you know, you blow up. So I don't believe we have a huge capacity of storage. And I do not believe in keeping the peace. And depending on how much I care about the person is the battle that I choose to even try to deal with it. Yeah.
Angelo?
I think I have an extraordinary amount because the BS that I gotta keep in on a day-to-day basis, and the BS I deal with coming from each and every angle. Sheesh.
You mean as a businessman?
Yes.
I understood, and I didn't even
Yes.
talk about the business side of things. Like, yeah.
And even from a personal standpoint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, like Dr. Cindy said, life be lifing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just so much that, you know, sometimes it can become overwhelming. Sometimes we just gotta
Coping mechanisms.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's, you know, but I try to find that peace within, you know. But, yeah, I think the capacity, it varies per person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think, you know, you've seen, you know, people go through different things, and they use other things to cope with other coping mechanisms, what have you. That's why I have occasional drink, but I never drunk too much. I never did drugs. I don't ever want any of those things to be a part of me that, if I can, get to my basement, or I can sit back and catch one of these and just be like, ooh, so.
But the thing about it is that I was talking to my uncle, and because I get a lot of light bulbs, and you go through years of one thing, and then all of a sudden, bam, it hits you. And I'm like, that's why I'm halfway crazy, because I've really been holding on to this past. Like, that's why they say that the present is a gift. It is, you have to be in the moment. You can't expect for the brain to have that much of a full capacity, however many years you are old. All of the past, whatever you're trying to get through in the present. And then you're very anxious about your future. Like, you gotta let some of that stuff go. You can't even compartmentalize it sometimes. You compartmentalize it as long as it's needed. But when it's no longer needed, you have to let it go. So I've made a lot of room in my brain, and I think my brain appreciates it.
Yeah, I'm with Angelo on that. I think I have a huge storage compartment, but I have release points, not to where I'm releasing the information verbally, but I'm able to release in my own way by stepping away from everything. And just, my thing is, I've always said that you need to find yourself 30 minutes to an hour a day to where you're just doing something that you want to do and not thinking about anything else, whether it's your own stuff or whether it's somebody else's stuff, because all of us got friends that talk to us. Shout out to Dr. Cindy. I forgot to mention that. We had a great event this past weekend. My wife actually got up and spoke in front of people, which was tremendous. She doesn't do that. It was a great event. I thought it was nice. But yeah, I think that with the space, you have to be able to, especially, and see, she was born same day, September 29th. So you have a personality that draws people in to tell you stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm the same way, and I have to have a space, or I have to have a mechanism where I can actually not think about it to get away from it. Some of the stuff that we store, I think, from the past, half of us don't even know what we're storing because of things that happened a long time ago in our life. I don't think we even recognize that it's there. Mm-hmm. The problem is sometimes as we're taking in other people's stuff, that's when we recognize that the stuff from our past is actually filling us up all the way. Go over the comments real quick before we get on to the top 5. Dana said that meditation is her friend. She said, oh yeah, because Dana owns a salon. So she said she hears a lot, so she has to release it all. She also said journaling, pillow talk with your spouse, prayer, etc. Relax, relate, release. Safe spaces are important. What comments you got in regards to this?
926.
Oh, I don't even know if I want to. Do you want to read that one?
No, let's pass on that one. We're gonna pass on that. We'll pass on that comment.
Oh my gosh.
I just saw the end of it, and I know he went in.
Yep. We'll pass on that one.
Top five things you hate. Could be anything. Any more comments you got over there? We can go over that one. Scroll back up on yours. Pull your phone up, man.
We're doing some more civil ones.
I done bring my notebook in now. I'm trying to type these. She had some good ones. You want me to scroll back to what? The comments?
Yeah, because I saw a lot of comments coming up.
It's time for top 5.
We ain't gonna go over the comment that beat you up, bro.
We got 5
Oh,
minutes.
my
We got 5
gosh.
minutes.
Let's see if there was any. And Will and my cousin Gail reuniting. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do a couple. I'm gonna do one of these next week. Number 1, that'd be good. Let's see here. But I think we got a great top 5 already based on this conversation. I agree. Number 1, put that one on there because I was thinking the same thing.
5 things you hate.
Yeah, most of these are.
Mike Green, what up, bro? I see you tuning in. Top 5 hoes.
Okay, my top 5. Oh, number 1 fan, that wasn't nice. I just read it. Oh, I thought it.
All right.
Top 5 coping mechanisms.
Let's go. Top 5. Yeah. Hey, you asked for that, buddy. Top 5. Yeah. What was the word? Coping, stress relief mechanisms. Top 5 things you do to
Relax, relate,
relax.
release.
Yeah. Say it again. Relax.
Relax, relate,
and
release.
There you
Y'all
go.
remember that? Yeah. Relax, relate, release. Relax, relate,
So
release.
that's what it is? The
Yes.
top 5 things you do?
Yes.
Yeah. Top 5 things you do to purge.
Okay. I pray. I get to water. I don't know if everyone knows, but like the Yellow River flows through Georgia, and there's pieces of it that you can get to, like a waterfall and stuff like that. So I love the Yellow River. Meditation. I do cleanse baths. So that includes meditation and prayer with herbs and journaling.
Hey, she
That's
had
5.
and did them and did them quick.
Oh, I did 5.
Right.
And did them quick. We found we got something.
For all of y'all that out there that's new timers, you gotta understand. Usually when Nyasha does top 5, she does 2. Then she'll do 1 in the middle of somebody else's. Then she'll do 2 more later on. So she did 5 straight tonight.
Straight. I'm talking about
look at
bam,
that.
bam, bam, bam,
Ooh,
bam.
look at the growth. Look at that.
Impressive.
What you got, Dwayne?
For me, I learned early on in law enforcement not to take stuff home, but what helped me cope was just spending time with my family. If you see something like happen to a child or whatever, I spend time with my family. It still calms me down. Just, talking to my kids, spending time with my mom and my dad. 2, working out. I enjoy working out. If something's on, just get a workout till you're so tired you pass out. And fishing, hunting, and, hanging with the boys, playing spades or going to shoot pool with your partners. Just talking shit, hanging out talking shit.
All right. All right, Dwayne, you good?
Yeah, I guess I'll take number 5, Mike, working out.
Speak up a little bit.
Working out. Number 4, journaling. Number 3, I write, like creative write. I do scripts and things of that such nature. So that helps. Poetry. I write poetry.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, I make a consistent effort to go to the sauna, steam room, in order to relax. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't.
New Millennial, y'all, Millennial Coalition, y'all got something over there?
Yeah, I got a couple of them. Number 5, it's a couple of them for top 5. So number 5, I paint and create. I meditate and journal. That's 4. Have dance breaks with him and the girls. Those are absolutely fun. It's either that or we sit in front of the TV and we go through either old school videos with her new school videos. It's really, really fun. What else do I do? Long showers. And I know this is an adult show. Number 1 is sex.
Every time.
Boom.
Boom. I can't stand
All right. Okay. Took my number 1, but I'll keep it. Number 5, go hang out in nature barefoot. As you know, I get lost in the woods. Try new recipes no matter the difficulty. I find different recipes on the regular. Ride the lime scooters around the city. If you ever see me, you'll see me looking like King Koopa, like in Mario Kart, riding around the city with a backpack on. And she know, I ride for hours.
The boring life.
Oh man, you know, hey, ding ding. Hey man, go for a walk. I think I was gonna walk to Mary Max today, but I ain't feel like it. And number one, sex. You know what I'm saying? You know, we off the top rope. You know, leg drop.
That leg drop.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna read over some of the comments on mine. Dana said this earlier. She was like, journaling, pillow talk with your spouse, and prayer. Mike Green, the other side of those them damn greens. He said he has counseling, golf, water fasting, barbecuing, and TikToking. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all looking for somebody to follow on TikTok for some cooking, Michael Green, I promise you. Hey man, sometimes go a little too fast because his videos get to going and you might have to rewind it, but yeah, he's good with it. Dana also says she watches Fox News.
Fox News?
Hey Mike, my man said what's your handicap? Todd Vick said that smoking cigars, VA therapy, is PTSD medicine, cooking and working out. All right, the PTSD medicine, I ain't know about that, dog. So I'm gonna make sure that you stay on that because you got my sister in the house with you now. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have to set an alarm to reach out to you every now and then. All right, so mine is of course cigars is cigars can do so many different things, but it is one of them. Music. Just listening to music. Of course, mine is old school. Just get my mind away from everything else. Looking at an old school movie helps me out also. Just looking at something, because where I release is, I like to step away from everything so that I can come back with a different view on things. One thing that I haven't done in a while that I used to do all the time was actually just get in the car and ride.
I missed that.
Yes.
And just ride.
Gas talk.
I would put a certain amount of gas in my car, and I would ride until the light came on, and I would just get a room wherever I was, or I would just stop, get some more gas, and drive back.
Let me tell you something. As a realtor, most of my appointments are an hour and some change away, and a lot of times I take the back roads. Those are really nice drives.
Yeah.
All the trees, like especially 138 coming from Conyers, going all the way to McDonough. Like the trees from going 316 Athens. The tree, like it's a really, really good, soothing ride.
And I would have to say
Nicholson
that my number one.
Oh yeah.
What did you say?
That's my hook club.
Hey, hot, man.
I know he is. I would say, yeah, Mike, you're right. Cabin trips help. Just can't get them in enough, to be honest with you. But I would have to say that my number one is actually laughter. Finding something to laugh at actually helps me relax. I mean, a good comedy show or comedy at the Uptown Comedy Corner, or just a good comedy movie. It's great. Laughter can always ease the soul. So
I got a question on
There
yours,
we
man. I
go.
don't mean to interrupt you, but how about your acting?
that's not a release.
It's
for
not a
me.
release?
No, that's not a release. I mean, because studying lines and stuff like that. I mean, being somebody else can be therapeutic because it can help you. You know, acting as somebody else, but that's still kind of work. It's still work. I love doing it. Don't get it twisted, but I'm not able to act enough to have that as a coping mechanism, because my coping mechanisms has to be something that I can do on my own. I don't have to wait for somebody to hire me to do it. So that's the thing about that. So, all right, Lo, what you? I know you got a whole bunch of comments in there.
All right. Yeah, not that one. Okay, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And
That
several.
nigga got
Some,
hands.
It's several.
oh yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Our inbox about to be on fire.
Let's see. My mom got yoga, prayer, talk with someone that understands, quiet time alone. Number 1 got exercise, retail therapy, eat my Black Forest organic gummy bears, watch sports, watch Barney Miller.
Barney Miller.
Cat Coles, how you doing, Cat Coles? She has pray, music, talk it out, sit by my creek, stretch. Shout out to my cousin Gail Sykes who chimed in tonight too. How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. Keke got brunch with the girls, vent sessions, day trips, sex, prayer, and working out. Honorable mention, massage. Lena got listen to good gospel or easy to listen to music, exercise, go to the gym, go to the beach, and watch water and pray.
Water.
Don said he go to Robert Kraft Spa.
Okay.
Joe Torrey, what up, Joe Torrey?
Me love you long time.
Comedian Joe Torrey chimed in tonight. That's what's up, brother. That's
What's
dope.
up, Joe? Share this thing, bro.
Uncle Harold chimed in. What's up, Harold? How you doing? Writing used to be my number 1, but writing is horrible. Honorable mention. Join the conversation. I appreciate you, Gail. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that. All right. I must go with quiet alone time. / pray. Definitely being in my basement, watching sports. That's like heaven on earth for me.
Period.
Period. Taking a trip every now and then. You know what I mean? I'm not. I love the ocean, but I'm not one to one. I don't need to go in the ocean. I ain't got to stick my feet in there. You know what I mean? If the, only time I really go down to the water, if the kids want to go. But other than that, as long as I got a room with the ocean view and I can open the door and just hear the ocean,
I put a message in a bottle.
it's wonderful. Do you?
That's a cool thing. Yeah. I'm not an ocean person either. I lay by it. But I do go in and I write a prayer. I'm not leaving the water unless I write a prayer, put it in the bottle, and
That's
yeah.
dope.
yes,
see
I do.
Polluting the water?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes.
Killing dolphins and
Yes,
shit,
yes.
whales.
Yes. The whole thing.
So you polluting the water.
Wait, the last time it kept coming back. When I went to Cancun, and a worker was looking like, what is this? It just washed up on my foot. And I took it and just tried it again. I was tossing it. I was doing circles trying to get it, but the waves were so heavy. Yeah, I was doing it, and then,
Gotta throw it
then
past
my
the
body
breakers.
go around in a circle after I throw it. Yes, it does. The waves were too heavy. Yeah, Yep.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Put your-
Flo.
Yeah, I was, that's all good.
Hey, look. Niasha, she's so used to still having
That would've been me.
drop in something
Comments,
from my top
everybody
5.
chiming
She's
in.
still going
They
in.
just let her combat your shit. Just take it over.
Sorry. Okay.
Unc said relaxing and kicking the A off. It works for Trump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my God.
Hey man, Hey man.
Get them off me.
Hey, Uncle be
Stop,
talking.
y'all.
Hey, I already know I'm gonna get a word. I'm gonna get a call or text tomorrow morning about you, buddy. I can see it coming now.
Everybody stop being mean.
I'm gonna have some explaining to do. Where am I at? I got 1, 2 left.
Yeah.
All right. Again, a nice cigar. Everything nice little scotch, something smooth, and feasible. You know what I mean? Kicking it with some of the fellas, talking like we sat here the other night, smoking and cigars, and talked about Georgia and Michigan. Possible. I mean, we talk about football, man. At 4:30 in the morning, the club. We were done for 2 hours. We were here talking literally for.
Beautiful time.
And it's a beautiful time. You know what I mean? Everybody arguing their points. I mean, that junk is relaxing. He'll be called, I know. And I'm with several people, Nothing like some good sex action. Hey, that's the numero uno stress reliever.
Yeah, I ain't mentioned that because that and prayer is, that's what
Yeah, man.
at all times.
I know.
Yeah. That I ain't really thinking about. Yeah. Praying for some more.
Here we go.
There's some explaining to do, Lucy. I know, right?
Hey,
Too
real
funny.
quick, bro. This will be the first year that I haven't gone to Orlando or gone to Florida for the football trip.
Mm-hmm.
And that football trip usually resets me for the year.
That's a true story.
Really?
I'm telling
How
you.
sway?
It's just being around the guys.
Cause
and
we just
talk.
literally chilling.
we chill.
We smoke. We having a nice drink. We eating good food. We talking
just-
about. You know what I mean?
it's-
It's just
it's-
like
How long is the trip?
no stress.
Usually
It's
3-4 days.
Yeah.
But this year I won't be going because of the play, and I'm interested to see how.
And I don't have to drive for 3 days.
Right.
And my driver not gonna be there. What
yeah. I'm usually the driver, and again, I
Oh,
don't mind
man.
driving, but yeah, listening to the goings of Uptown and also the security company helps me. It helps me just hearing them go back and forth in business makes
Yeah.
me go, damn, I don't want to be that business. I'm good.
Sit down on the patio, man. Listen to all your all the different DJ mixes. Oh, that playing dominoes. I mean, it's a good relaxing time.
Get us 2 bottles and about 12 cigars, and we good for the weekend.
Gucci.
Oh God.
Gucci.
Don't even think about leaving, other than going to the field. All right, she telling us to wrap it up. So
But good luck, Angelo, because your other half ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
I don't even know. how
Yeah,
it's
man, I
gonna be
can't
for
believe
you.
he doing this to
I'll
me,
be
man.
calling.
How it's gonna be.
He already know I'm gonna be calling, texting. Hey man, how we do?
Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Hashtag good God guys. Yep.
Yep, that's it, Cat. God guys. Woo, great show, man. Great show.
That was fun.
Great show. Nyasha, what you got going out, babe?
Everybody be nice. Love and be kind.
Good God.
If you are interested in buying a home, selling a home, investing in a home, you can reach me at the Realtor Hub on Facebook. You can reach me at _ the Realtor Hub on Instagram. If you would like to talk about how you can start to create generational wealth, if you want to secure you and your family's lives through life insurance, you can also reach me on the same places.
See that? Mm-hmm. Yep, sure will.
Talk about it before you got here.
Yes, sir. Ask a call. What you got, bro?
Nothing much. Just be safe out there. I'm not gonna comment. People take it out of context and shit. But I'm good.
That's it. You want?
That's-
You want? All right. You want to do all that after offline?
Offline, yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you. Get. It's we'll talk. But yeah, shout out to Shannon Nightcap. He did it. Watched it last night, man. Gave a shot to TK Kirkland. I hit TK up. Let him see the video. He hit me right back. Like, man, appreciate it. That was cool. Yeah, we said earlier we can't get with the $25 they doing, but we still need y'all to like, share, and subscribe.
Exactly.
Please. Hey, listen, great show. It was entertaining, for sure. He's aware of the five. We'll talk. We have a great show, man. We need everybody to like, share, subscribe. If you're not registered to vote, get registered to vote. Take this thing seriously. We had some elections come through recently. Think globally, vote locally. Think globally, vote locally. Everybody take care of yourself, man. Another classmate passed away last week, man. Do your physical, men. I know I hate going to the doctor too, but the older we get, man, take these physicals seriously. All right. I'm proud to say I just had mine. Got all my blood work done. Cholesterol even went down. Not even. It just even went down. You know what I mean? So. No high blood pressure, no nothing, man. 53 years old still. So take care of yourselves, man. Real talk. Yes, ma'am.
I just saw, his name is R.I.P. It's a comedian. R.I.P. something. Somebody.
Rip Michaels.
Oh my God, he is in horrible condition right now.
Really?
Yeah, he had a massive heart attack. He's in ICU, and he sent a message out because he had a show, and his heart is working now at 17%. But he did like this.
Yeah, I know Rip.
Message to the public promising that he was gonna make good on, not being able to. But he is in bad condition. So
as I went to
prayers out to him.
five funerals, at least 5 funerals this year, maybe 6. Every one of them are people younger than me. Every single one. You know what I mean? So
Unc on it. Uncle's on it.
it's gonna go down.
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
I know what you do for one of your meditation meditation techniques.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
so just take one of your favorite meditation technique.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Say no, it ain't.
ATL Hottest, please, people. ATLshottest.com. Please go and vote for Classic Conversations with JT and Low.
And that's a cop.
And Ask a Cop. You won't see Ask a Cop on it. It'll just say Classic Conversations with JT and Low. So make sure that you go there and vote. While you're in there, you can vote for me as online personality. You can also vote for me and my wife as ATL's hottest couple. Boss and Boss Setters, I am being honored as a man to watch. Those awards are on December 2nd. If you want to come and, kick it with me, let me know, and I'll send you the link for the tickets. And also, the play, God Guys, is going to be in Pittsburgh on Martin Luther King weekend. Show is on Saturday at the O'Reilly Theater. It is the first time that a black produced and directed play has ever been done at the O'Reilly Theater. Totally hyped about that. Actually, I just found out, somebody told me that some of the episodes that I did on a couple of BET shows will be showing within the next couple of months. I'll be letting you know as soon as I get those dates, so you can check that out and share it. And again, shout out to Dr. Cindy, man. Love what you're doing. I saw that you tuned in a little earlier. Love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And again, Classic Conversations are here to help anytime that you need us. And I think that's going to do it for us. Y'all good, gentlemen and lady?
Yes.
Classic Conversations with JT and Low.
That's a cop.
And we out. You dig?
With JT and Low. You never know which way to rap. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is going. Classic conversations with JT and Low.